Let's play! Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play The Fall Part 2, Unbound. Last time we left off, we were playing as a butler still to figure out how we can gain access to various parts of the home so we can track down this user who's apparently violating us and whatnot, or trying to get into our heads. So, we're making some progress. I mean, I think it's more slow and steady, but it's also giving us an idea of what to expect from the puzzles of the game, so, which kind of was like even in the first one. I got stuck in various places quite a bit too, so it only makes sense I'll get stuck here. So we do have the garbage bag and trashy shower curtain, and I am starting to think that I need to put the master's body in the chute. So I'm going to go ahead and skip.
Tea time.
And we'll skip one more time, because I don't think there's anything else we can do ARID down there.
Sir.
So let's see what happens when we try saying we can put him in the bag. Okay, bigger bag, which is the shower curtain.
Finicky.
Okay, so now we need to look at this so we can send out the robot.
Unacceptable.
There we go. Now, that time, let's go ahead and bag up the master.
Success, Pen. Where is the master?
He vacated this room.
Impossible.
Undeniable. He left you a task.
Ah, trash.
Cease.
We beg your... Master?
Too late.
Oh my! Oh my!
We must enter the basement immediately to rescue him.
Yes, we must... We must respect the master's autonomy.
Illogical.
Perhaps he had no time for the stairs. Perhaps he felt a draft and sought warmth.
He may already be cremating.
It takes hours before incineration, and we have a schedule. Do not distress. The master would let us know were he imperiled.
You still refuse to enter the basement?
Very astute, madam.
Distorting the butler's boundaries is insufficient. I must break them.
Okay, wow, this robot is, as we said, very hard to break here in the sense that he is sticking to his cycle no matter what. You would think, like, hey, my master is down freaking stairs. In the incinerator. Nope, we must stay with your schedule. Fine, okay. At this point, though, I have no... Oh crap, I didn't mean to skip.
A vision.
Like, I have no idea what to do at this point in time, considering all we really have is a garbage bag. And it says here, force the butler into the basement with an indisputable order. So I'm wondering if they're going to say something when I get back down to the chamber.
Another successful day.
Yes, here we go.
You said your master would communicate if he were imperiled. How?
Via the intercom above the door to his laboratory.
Where is this port?
Off the vestibule to the right of the grand stair.
When did you last inspect this intercom?
The master had been so long in his study that there had been no need.
Now that he is within the basement?
A valid observation.
So it seems like we can finally go to the right wing. All right, awesome. That's all I needed.
Good night.
Now, issue is when are they going to let us investigate the right side? Is it after tea time, or will he still make tea for him?
Off to make tea for the master. Alternatively, we may inspect his intercom.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, even then, why would he still make his tea when he knows he's not even in his study anymore, but regardless. Plot wall driven away. What do we got here? The mistress's grandfather's grandfather clock. Time is a cycle. I cannot. And that does not work. You know, it's kind of like a point-and-click game. I do this even if it makes no logical sense. I interrogate and interact with everything every which way, and eventually you'll get it. Because what is it? What's the terminology for point-and-click games where something doesn't make sense, but it's just what you gotta do? Moon logic, I believe it's called. I don't know exactly where it came from, which game, but basically, sometimes you can do something super absurd to progress through a point-and-click game that it's like, what? So here is the intercom. The master's intercom. This would lift his voice while he worked below. The door down to the master's laboratory and the incinerator. He would let us know where he imperiled. Really? The guest book. Ordained with gold leaf filigree, I guess. And plump. Our manor's primary entrance. We do not tend the courtyard. It must be terribly muddy. Can I go out there? I cannot. That does not work. Alright. Same thing with the guest book, I guess.
Finicking with the homes, not on our watch.
So we gotta do something with the guest book. Alright. And the intercom's the last thing I'm gonna do.
Not without direct permission.
Okay, we'll somehow find out direct permission. Alright, let's take a look at the intercom.
This device may be malfunctioning, prohibiting communication from your master. He may be furious from your miserable attendance.
That would explain the tea incident.
And there we have control. A timekeeping device. Can we do anything with it? I cannot. Does not work. A book of empty pages and an accompanying pen etched with the word welcome.
Dear Butler, my host has proven obstinate.
Wow. Okay, man, ARID. Okay. Oh, I'm tempted, guys. I mean, because it looks like ARID is really going into that mad descent of a character, but I don't want to... I still have hope that maybe she'll be okay, so let's just navigate the host's limits.
Dismantling purpose might cause irreparable damage. I will restrain from excessive cruelty. But the Butler has proven unreasonable. Excessive action is my only means of survival. I am in danger. I must save myself.
Man, okay, so it's like it's giving us a illusion of choice here, if you want to say so. Regardless, I'm still going to pick the less excessive option, just in case things like this may happen, where it's like, all right, hold on, we see her descent more and more in a sense. So, okay, break the host.
I cannot risk further maintenance of this cycle. I will break the Butler. After careful consideration, I regret to inform you that my husband is burning. You have failed us. Your cycle is terminated. Enter the basement. That should be sufficient. I must place this somewhere that the Butler will see it.
Wowie. Okay. You know, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I already have the note. I must find somewhere to place it, which I know where to place it. I'm assuming on the tray where he takes the lipstick on her, or again gives it to the mistress. So I think that's what we're going to do next. I would not be able to descend more than a few feet without the butler's consciousness. Alright, so let's bring him back.
Perfectly functional.
Okay, so let's go ahead and skip.
Tea time.
We might do a whole nother cycle.
Return.
Okay, so he does bring tea regardless up here for his return. Okay.
A vision for the ages.
Yeah, so it's right here when I feel like this is where we'd want to put the note. However, we should go ahead and interact with this. And let's go ahead and put the note down. The butler will notice this on its next cycle. And away we go.
Lost. Another successful day.
I would say so.
Reset your
Good night.
I'm a little worried what we're going to do to this butler, but, you know,
Tea
drastic
time.
measures. They need to be taken here.
For his return.
Now, I would skip, but once again, I feel like it might be a little bit more appropriate if I just simply took the extra 10 seconds to walk to the left. I feel it's going to make it a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more tense. Something's going to happen to this poor butler, but regardless, here we are.
Good morning, mistress. Ooh, a letter from the mistress. Oh, well, what is this? Burning?
We must enter the basement.
Terminated?
You have done a very bad job.
This is horrible! We must away to the basement at once!
Okay, well, at once? All right, sir. You would think he would start running if a man's in burning, but, you know, this is his butler walk. We'll get there in due time. So something tells me we're going to be finishing up with the segment of the butler in just a little bit here. Because if the other aspects of the game revolve around this, where we meet new characters and new server points, if you want to say so, and they all have a loop, then we have the premise of the game in a sense. So I think we got the hang of it now. Can we go down now?
Butler! Oh my, oh my!
Who the hell said that? Aw, man. Now I kind of don't want to play anymore. I wasn't up for a scary game. I say that, and I should be going back into Resident Evil 2, but regardless, let's keep going. The Master's secrets, huh? They also did mention that, yeah, it has to do something with Domesticon, apparently. I cannot. Does not work. What else do we got here? The Master is the most important man on the planet. His secrets.
To the incinerator!
No, wait, I want to look around some more. Well, here we are. The butler is currently within this refuse conveyor. Well, actually, how far can I go? And pretty much to the door. That's not too bad. A blast-grade industrial door. Locked. Okay. What else we got here? Video feeds. I recognize some images from Domesticon. Others are unfamiliar. Whoever lived here was connected. Okay. The Master's terminal. I can interface with this to trace the user's signal. We'll save that for last. I mean, I know it's what we need to do, but I like investigating. A widescreen display. And we saw that already. And what's in here again besides the butler's consciousness? This transports unwanted objects for incineration. Immobile. Perhaps is malfunctioning. And an incinerator. No evidence of the Master's corpse. So he already, is it already said and done? Well, I guess he was dead already, so... Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and interact with this terminal. Find out who this user is, hopefully. Probably not. But, let's locate the body.
The signal's terminus is my body. It leads to the Domesticon facility where I fell. It is near. My body is near.
Okay. Can we recompile the signal origin?
What is the user hiding behind? Their signal is fractured through dormant machines on the other side of this planet. They carry a Domesticon signature. This terminal can activate them.
Let's go ahead and activate those dormant machines, because what other choice do we have then?
I may find one I can infiltrate. I will claim a new host.
There you go. So, it looks like throughout the game we go from one host to another until we get closer and closer to the source and to the user and get back our body. What I'm wondering is what happens after we get back our body, you know? Let's disconnect from the Butler.
I may have operated abrasively. I will maintain amenity with future resources. The user has fractured their signal to avoid detection. They cannot.
Alright, sounds good to me. So yeah, I guess like the whole utilization gauge is basically how far we are into that segment of the story, you know, so we kind of utilize the, if you want to say, the Butler all the way, so now we're done with that. Now, we just gotta trace the signal back. Is there that firewall we still can't get behind, right? Nope. Alright. So it makes me wonder why I needed that little garbage bag. I wonder if it's possible to miss some things when you're playing this game, which, you know, I guess it makes sense if we do, but if I miss stuff, then so be it. So yeah, I saw 2 of these before, and now they are reactivated. Inter-network relay, ping response global 482. Cool. Alright, so that's simply just navigating the world a little bit more. Oh, we're gonna have a fight. Yep, I saw that coming a mile away. Jump! And it's kind of cool, like, it kind of introduces us, like, how do we fight certain enemies. Once again, the combat is not super bad in this game. It's a lot more cleaner than the first one, for sure. But, you know, the game isn't centered, really, around the combat itself. It's the story, it's the puzzles, it's whatnot, you know. This image represents a specific structure in the physical space. Coordinates unknown. The global network connects subnets in unexpected ways. I'm sure we can't do anything, right? Nope. This signal violates my body. And see, we're probably going the wrong way anyway because it's going to the left, but you guys know me. I just want to investigate. So, this one is SS4. Let's just check it out. Why not? Switching Station 4. That's what SS4... Okay. Switching Station 4. All subnets have unique identifiers. And there is a thing we can look at on the right there, but I'm assuming it's from the inside. That is odd. How can I even look at that then? What is this? This planet must have some form of high-speed rail infrastructure. A digital representation of a train track. The user signal travels beneath it. Anything else? Holographic manifestations of distant structures. Yeah, this whole network space is just odd, to say the least.
I cannot breach this.
Oh, well, we gotta kill that. Oh, why'd I jump? Like, I jumped into it.
These trackers penetrate everything. I may be able to harness their capacity.
So she's saying, like, we gotta let it attack us and then it's gonna hit the wall? Once again, what happens if we choose the safer method? We choose the least invasive way.
I do not comprehend their function. It would be reckless to... But my rule! Negative! I must do what is necessary! I must save myself.
You know, it worries me is like me doing that initially, does that ruin things? I don't know, because every time it does that, it says process amplified. So, I don't know. But regardless, let's go ahead and harness the penetrative process.
I will use them. I can dominate them. I require more.
Viral load? I'm a little iffy about all that, but... And notice that... It's just like, it's a little percentage up there, but... What happens when that reaches 100, you know? That's what I'm afraid of. Train signal. An undesignated facility looms in the background. This planet is more developed than I initially suspected. A wide boundary, some form of security, which we'll come back to later. We also saw the red doors. I'm not sure of how we go through, but they do exist. I can't go through there. What is this? Metal doors often secure valuable things in the real world. Can't do anything though. The storage of digital data is represented as non-digital storage. And let's keep moving forward to CAE2C. Whee! Which stands for Control Attempt E2C. Alright. It has a Domesticon logo. Uh-oh. Pods containing bipedal robots. Sentience cannot be determined from the network. Alright. Getting a little iffy about all. Oh! Hey, you're done? Oh boy, the viral load. Oh, come on. Nope, gotta do it again. So there we go. The combat, it's not hard to pick up whatsoever, but there we go. But that viral load, though, that still scares me. This Domesticon subnet corresponds to a physical location where humans must have worked communally. Oh yeah, that's always fun. Hashtag E2C workstations. At least that is the hashtag sign right there, right? Alright. Oh, okay, can't go up there, so let's see. Yeah, what... It doesn't say anything about these red doors yet either, but they do exist. It's the second one we've seen so far. Ooh, okay, a whole nother kind of access point, so it could be another robot we're gonna take control of, so that'll be kind of cool. I am tempted to end the episode here, just so we can, you know, save everything for the next episode, but we might just take a quick look and then stop the episode. Anyway, many deaths are represented. E2C must have employed a sizable team of humans. A lone pod is a focal center of this hologram. It is empty. And what else? Multiple systems are interlocking into the device represented here. Alright. Network access point. Information about the subnet may be housed beyond it. Let's go! Oh, well, we gotta fight first. Okay, well, sure. Why not? You would think they'll put up more of a fight, but... Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain. That viral load, though. Oh, still not. Okay, so we are for sure going to be getting 100% right now.
I can transfer this energy into a focused blast. Turning the user's tools against them will be satisfying.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is satisfying. Press right bumper to fire a beam of darkness. Dark beams can penetrate white doors. And keep an eye on your ammo. Wait, what ammo, though? Okay, well, first off, before I even access that network point, let me just... so I don't waste it, let's go ahead and use it here. What? Oh, well, I kinda see the ammo, but it only showed up when I push R1 now, but like there was no... I felt like there was no animation, unless... do they mean from the gun itself? I was expecting her to kind of do that explosion of darkness as she did earlier. Well, how do we get more ammo? Unless we defeat more enemies, but like they seem like they were like a finite thing. So I'm gonna be careful I don't push right trigger or right bumper too often, but what is that, piano? Well, let's check it out, I guess. Oh, ooh, what is this? Domesticon control attempt, E2C announcement memo, confidential, internal only. E2C continues to the E2 legacy, emphasizing conformity over individuality. It is our belief that groups are innately easier to control, and E2C will prove the premier solution for military and other large-scale requirements. E2C will allow for monitored adaptability, but it will disperse any particular adaptation before it can escalate into individuality. Disseminating change throughout a collective will... I can't read, apparently. I really gotta take things slow when I read. Disseminating change throughout a collective will prohibit E2C units from experiencing the interpersonal friction that can lead to communities of individual thinkers. Improvements over the E1 prototype include more immediate diffusion of ideas via a centralized hub, as well as introduction of the behavior collectivizer. Behavior collectivizers will prove an innovation in the field of self-regulated conformity by a group. These devices will enable us to monitor the processing of any expertise introduced into a collective by one of its members. We are confident that this will warn of any unwanted deviation before it can take root. The future of Domesticon is E2C, the definitive solution in the pursuit of control. Wow, okay. You know, that is kind of... it's weird. Like, it sucks. You're like, oh yeah, screw individuality. We all must conform. It just it reminds me of something back when I was in high school, because I went to private school for grade school and high school. And if you guys don't know, private schools, you wear uniforms, so that means everybody is dressed the same. And I remember we asked something about that, or somebody brought it up, one of the administrators, or like deans or principal. I forgot exactly who brought it up, but it's like, oh yes, that's because it's conformity. You know, we're all one thing, and it's like, yeah, but now after reading this, it's like, were you suppressing our individuality? But you know, it doesn't matter. I've been out of high school for, oh my god, 10 years. 10 years from now was when I graduated high school. And now that I think about it, it's been 6 years since I graduated college. Time flies by. I don't know what even happens anymore. Either way, enough of me rambling. Reviewing logs. Notes and log files you find can be viewed in your menu under Show Logs. So this isn't... these aren't just... if you want to say, areas where we can access robots or anything like that. They can be logs. And I'm just going to do it again just to see. Okay. Now, I wonder if there's a way we can tell the difference between what the logs are going to be and what the robot sections are going to be like, I guess. Unless we just take a look, remember that look, if you want to say, of the log, you know, looks like a bench or something. So, okay, now see this. So we always have to use the darkness to focus to get back in. Interesting. A column of monitors are affixed to support pillars. If they display real-world images, those images are not translating to virtual data. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, so it is simply like a shot of dark ammo. Or she doesn't burst out. And the ammo just shows up again. Right? It just takes some... Yeah, it just takes time. Okay. I was worried about that. It's like, how do I get my ammo back? Oh, and there's multiple points. There's SS4, which I thought we were at before. Or was I somewhere else? Well, let's go to Dom. I know dang well... Oh, hey, we were... This is one of them, actually. I could have sworn. It currently deactivated. Or maybe not? Wait a minute. If it's deactivated, how the hell was I able to do that? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was the first one we saw. Oh, more monsters. Oh. Oh. Did I kill the other one that went to the other room? Cool. Anyway, I want to say this is where we started the game. No. No, it is not. I thought it was. I just realized we're going the right way. That's where the signal's going. I gotta remember that. Like, that's how we know, like, where we're supposed to go. We follow the lights. The pulsing lights. No, we were here before. Yes, we were here before, because if I go down here... No, never mind. This is not where I was. Here I am so damn adamant that, yeah, of course this is where we were. It's like, no, it just all looks the same. The wooden family I had to serve. Oh yeah, from the first game. That was all great. A representation of another elimination tube. Well, let's see what happens when I do this. Oops. Oh, I used the dark ammo on accident. Actually, what happens if I do use it on an enemy? Actually, it's weird. It's like I couldn't. Well, either way. More logs. The access point is connected to a computer. I do not remember a terminal in this area. I must have been nearby. It must have been nearby for the humans who supervised the testing. Lecture Notes Draft 2. Intelligence Unraveled 406 series. Controlling Adaptability, Lecture 4. Recap. AIs require consciousness to be of use to humans. Why? We want AIs that can spontaneously respond to our evolving and unpredictable needs. To create machines capable of this, we have emulated sentience, that is, the ability to consciously perceive and adapt. The problem: adaptability transcends structure by design. Specifically, the more complex the sentience, the more quickly and thoroughly it will adapt. The dilemma: how can we regulate a process that we have designed to transcend regulation? Invite group discussion. Brief history of control. Focus on rules. Subsequent efforts to be explored later. Alongside sentience, AIs are designed with 3 rules, distinct to each machine. Rules and sentience are fundamentally different, but functionally intertwined. Sentience is internal, while rules are determined externally to dictate the direction in which consciousness unfolds. Invite them to parallel these designs to human psychology. Think of sentience as your mind and the 3 rules as a frame through which all information is filtered. Failure. But this is the imperfect system, as history has proven. Make a joke? Anomalous events and failures inevitably occur. When AIs adjust to these anomalies, they grow unpredictably, breaking the boundaries we dictate for them. If time allows, give examples of rules that have undermined, excuse me. Keeping robots bound is the great challenge of our age. The 3 rules are imperfect. Eventually they will systematically fail. It's an ultimate form of controlling conscious beings possible. Once again, invite group discussion. PL. Guess we gotta remember that. So interesting, no, it's like they have that, like I mentioned before, I think the illusion, like they want to make some form of sentience that the AIs have so they can better serve the unpredictable needs of humans, but how do you do so and then still regulate that, in a sense, free will? I mean, can you have sentience without free will? I don't know. Possibly. Network access point, there may be data concealed about beyond it. I really gotta stop the video soon. You know, I will. Actually, when I read this, I'll go ahead and stop it. When I get back to that one little area. Where the signal leads to. Oh, no! Oh, yeah, that's right. They're in the background. Okay. I was like, I have very little room to navigate here. But I'll be fine. And even if I take a few hits, we heal up. Okay. What is going on here? Hold on. I saw something up there. Come on. I shot this winch and dropped the object it supported. This image must be latent from the last time a subject accessed the network. Oh, I think I kind of remember this. This is the ARID whose power salve removed. Its system monitoring black box may contain data from the first game. Yeah, and I don't know if they ever explained why it was even like that. I used to be afraid. Our leaders do not lead us. They manipulate. I would hate them for it, but Joseph cautions that it is not their fault. It is the natural course of society. Fear is the unavoidable motivation behind development. We do live in fear, and we make our choices from within that fear. The Colonel has shown us that this is not choice, that we are slaves. Humanity, he says, must evolve beyond slavery. Artificial intelligence is not to be feared. It is the future. Amazing how, where others will not even look, he sees possibility. If they catch us, they will execute him as a traitor. Fear really does fuel ignorance. Our expedition to this planet is going to change that. It will liberate us. I must supervise his Mark 7 to ensure she accomplishes her mission. Someday my logs will be the archives of our history. Personal logs, Lieutenant Maria Strauss. Okay, that was a woman. Here I am giving a more dramatic male voice. So interesting enough, she mentioned Joseph's, and then the Colonel, but then she said to ensure she accomplishes her mission. Wait, when you say Joseph's, are they saying Joseph's was the Colonel? And it was a... I might have some more theories cooking up.
Joseph's? He did not obey the rules. Irrelevant.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say it was Joseph's a woman, but I guess not. Hold on. But she said following her mission, though. I would hate them for it, but Joseph cautions that it is not their fault, it is a natural course of society. Okay, but then the Colonel shows that it's not the choice. So, I guess the Colonel is somebody entirely different, but it's a woman. I don't know if it means anything. Okay. Oh. Oops. Oh, hold on, now I gotta wait. There we go. So that was a little interesting revelation there. I put flowers in this vase. I feel validated. I think I somewhat remember that. A representation of the stairs to the infant crying test. Virtually impossible. Oh, man. I really should stop the video. Well, this is the home network, which we can travel further. Wait. You know what, guys? I'm going to just head back to wherever the signal is located. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a video. And then next time, we will see what's in that signal. And take things from there. Because, I mean, this story is getting pretty intense. And I'm liking it. Oh, boy. Actually, wait a minute. That's right. This is where we started. This is where we started, right? Boy. Okay, you know what? Regardless. Yeah, we'll just do this in the next episode and take things from there. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play The Fall Part 2, Unbound. Love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for future content, where I aim to release a video a day. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell symbol to be notified once new videos are uploaded. You can also catch me streaming from time to time on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server to relax with other gamers. All this information is in the description box below. Have a great day.